In this video, we are going to take a look at my coaching session today and exactly what we did. The first drill of today's agenda is going to be some sprints, but with a little bit of a twist. You guys will see what I mean by that in a moment. Currently on screen, the riders are busy warming up for the sprints, so they are doing a few laps around the park where we usually train. They did 2 laps easy, 1 lap hard. It is extremely important to make sure you are warmed up before attempting any kind of sprint. The best riding technique for warming up in any kind of scenario, whether it be before an interval session or before an actual cross-country race or marathon race, is to do high cadence on your bike. And for those of you who are not quite sure what cadence means, basically it's just how fast you pedal your bike. So a high cadence would be pedaling faster, low cadence would be pedaling slower. So in this case, the easier gear and the higher cadence will do the job for the warm-up. So let me just explain to you guys exactly how today's sprints are going to be performed. They are going to be getting off their bikes, putting their bike next to them, taking their chain off of their front chainring, and then I'm going to be counting them down. And when I say go, they're going to try and put their chain back on to their front chainring as fast as they possibly can, and then get on their bikes and start sprinting. As we can all agree, dropping a chain on a mountain bike is a pretty common thing to happen, and a lot of people do struggle to get their chains back onto their drivetrain. Whether it falls off the front chainring or the back of the cassette, people really do struggle to get it back on. But it really doesn't have to be that hard. There is a pretty simple way to do it. As you guys can see, you basically just take the jockey, push it forward to release tension on the chain, and then you just take your hand and put the chain back on. Simple as that. Although, when the chain drops between the cassette and the spokes, this can be a little bit more tricky to fix. I don't really have a hack for this one. You kind of just have to pull the chain out and put it back onto the cassette, but sometimes it gets so badly jammed in there that you actually have to take the back wheel off to fix this issue. But lucky for us, it's way less common for this to happen. Usually the chain drops off of the front chainring. The reason I'm doing this exercise with the kids is for race purposes. So if their chain happens to drop during a race, they need to be able to put it back on as quick as possible while being under pressure. So let's take a look at how they do. There they are off, trying to put their chains on as fast as possible. First rider done, second rider done, third rider done, fourth rider done, and there they go. Now it's all about the sprint. So let's take a look at who's going to take it. There you guys can see some of them are in a little bit of a wrong gear, spinning out too fast. But this is how we learn, guys. It's great that they're all together sprinting because you always sprint faster when there's somebody next to you. Yeah, they're coming for the line, sprinting absolutely full gas. Looks like the Cannondale rider is going to take it. First place for Cannondale. Merida in second, third Bianchi, fourth Trek, and there comes the Scott. Very well done, guys. And here we go, round 2. So let's take a look. I'm counting them down, and off they go. Some of them pick their bikes up, some of them leave it laying down, whatever works for you. There goes Cannondale off first, Trek in second, Bianchi in third. There they go, guys. Really cool. So let's take a look at who's going to take it. Sprinting hard. There goes Cannondale around the corner. Yup, it's going to be Cannondale once again. And there's a bit of a harsh sprint behind them, fast and furious. First rider in. There comes second place, third place, fourth place, fifth, and sixth. And I think there's 1 or 2 more riders. And here we go, guys. This is round 3. And off they go. Who's going to be first off the line? There we go. Bianchi in first. This guy's got some serious power, so he should be good to go for the win. There they go, sprinting hard. Great friendly competition over here. And this is how you prepare them for the races, guys. There's no better way than good old sprints. Here comes the Bianchi rider. This is quite a close one, guys. And there he takes first place, second place through, third, fourth, and fifth. And there comes number 6. And now for the next drill. Pretty much the same as the previous one, except we are not doing the whole dropped chain thing. So this is just the sprint. So let's see how they do. There they're off. Some of them once again in the wrong gear, but this is how we learn, guys. They are all pretty close together, sprinting hard. Great stuff to see. There they take the corner. Cannondale's in first place, Merida in second. And sprinting hard. Cannondale taking a look over his shoulder, sitting down comfortably. Nice. Very, very well done. And there they're all in. That was a pretty close one, guys. Very, very good. And now for the next round of this. Let's take a look. I'm counting them down. Race ready. And off they go. Gearing up, gearing up. It takes quite a lot of skill to be able to master your gearing up technique, guys, especially when sprinting, because it is not good to put full power down while you shift. So you kind of have to learn exactly how to do it, but that just takes experience and some time. Specialized in first place. Looks like we can have a new winner over here. Cannondale in second, Track in third. Oh, and a last little effort over there. Great, great stuff. And now we are off to the trails. As you guys can see over here, I'm filming a little selfie with the riders behind me. It is quite challenging to film yourself and ride, guys, especially on the trails. But somehow I managed to do it. Alright, and now I've lined them up on a nice climb, and they're going to be doing a little bit of an effort. So I'm counting them down over here, and off they go. Now I'm trying to get onto my e-bike while my one hand is on the bar and the camera is in the other hand. It definitely is not as easy as it may look. But anyways, let's see how the riders are going. Very, very nice pace up here. Luckily, I've got an e-bike so that I can keep up with them and pass them to get all the footage. Very, very good effort by the boys over here. Trying to get a gap in between them to go past. Yeah, we have the rider in third place, fighting hard. The Cannondale rider. I must just say this climb is quite a bit steeper than it looks on the video. Usually the video footage doesn't give the actual trail justice. And yeah, this is one of those cases. Yeah, we have the rider in second, fighting hard. Very, very, very well done. Nice. As you guys can see, it's very, very nice and green out here in Wellington, South Africa. And yeah, we have the rider in first. Very, very good riding style with a high cadence. Upper body relatively still, not rocking too much, which is good. It means that he has a pretty strong core. Alright, and he's almost done. Check how forward he's sitting on his saddle, guys. It definitely helps sometimes if you want to get power on a steep climb to sit a bit more forward on your saddle. There we go. As you guys can see over here, I'm also pretty tired. Although I have an e-bike, riding with one hand up here, full power was a little bit challenging. But yeah, the first two riders are in. The third rider is coming. Over there, you guys can see all the riders coming closer and closer up this climb to where I'm standing. There we go, third place, finished. And this was pretty much the last effort that we did today, guys. And now it's just time for some single track. Definitely like and subscribe, guys, so that I can go and buy a GoPro. Because filming one-handed on single track, like you guys can see over here with the camera, a normal camera, is pretty challenging. Let's just take a quick look at some of the trail scenery here out in Wellington. Very, very nice, guys. Beautiful out here. Yeah, we see the riders shredding some single track. There's the guy in first, taking the jump. Yo! Second guy over the jump. Very, very smooth. There comes the third, fourth, and fifth rider. Awesome single track out here in Wellington, guys. Very, very cool. This track is called Roller Coaster. And yeah, I'm at the next spot. There come the riders shredding the trail past me. Very, very good cornering technique by the first rider. Here comes the rest of the squad going down the single track, shredding. And we even had some fans today out on the trails. These guys couldn't get enough of watching us ride our bikes. And they were also asking for sweets, but unfortunately we didn't have any sweets on us. And we have reached pretty much the end of the session. Yeah, you guys can see we are crossing the road, going back to the park where we started so that the kids can meet up with their parents and get going home. So yeah, that was basically a session. Let me know what you guys thought about it in the comment section below. Here's me again, selfie mode with the kids behind me on our way back to the park. And yeah, kids are still looking pretty good. I must say, these riders are very fit. I do train them quite hard most of the time. We do a lot of interval training, a lot of laps, and obviously outrides. So yeah, that's about it. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to subscribe. Maybe share this video with someone who might find it interesting or entertaining. And please guys, drop me any comment down below. I would love to interact with my viewers. If you guys would like to see more coaching footage, because I do this every day of the week, Monday to Friday. So if I was to film every day, there could be a lot of coaching content for you guys to see. So let me know if you guys would like to see that. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.